Welcome to Mogojastro. In this video, we are going to discuss all about the charge in a uniform electric field and their deviation. That means for a charge, either it is positive charge or negative charge, depending upon the type of the charge, it deviates. If the charge is positive, then it goes towards the negative, that is, it deflects towards the negative plate, and if the charge is positive, then it deflects towards the negative. If the charge is negative, then it deflects towards the positive plate. And when it come out from the electric field, this is the here the electric field is uniform electric field. So that means the electric field lines, that gap between the electric field lines are same, uniform. All these three pictures, why I am giving the three pictures, because there are three cases. One is the same initial velocity, same initial kinetic energy, and the same initial momentum. And for these three different cases, the outcome will be different. So you just wait and watch the video till end. Okay. So for this type of question, we have to calculate first the basic acceleration. What is the acceleration? So if acceleration, we know that force is equal to mass into acceleration, and for that acceleration is equal to force upon mass. Now acceleration is equal to force upon mass. What is the force field by the charge particle? If this is a q charge, then, and if the electric field is E, then the charge experience a force of q into E by m. Okay, you know it. Okay, now if it is electron, then it is the mass of electron, charge of electron. That means for electron, the acceleration for electron, it is the qe into E by m into E. Like that, acceleration for proton, it become qp E by mass of proton mp. You got it? Now what is the time to cross the path? If the length of this field is L, then we know that time is equal to, time taken to cross the path is equal to, there is a total length L by the velocity u. If its velocity is u, then it is L by u, because the time is equal to the distance by the velocity. Okay, if initial velocity is your u. Okay, now what is the deviation? What is the deviation? Deviation S is equal to ut plus half at square. Now one thing you have to remember, that like the motion of a projectile in gravitational field, the path of a charged particle in an electric field is also parabolic. That means, like when we throw a ball, the in a projectile motion, then the path is the trajectory is like this. Like that, if we throw, that means if a particle is moving in a uniform electric field, then its motion is either like this and or like this. Okay, that means it has some deviation. So for that, for this case, if the deviation, we can say this deviation is y, that means either a positive y or negative y, depending upon the charge particle, it becomes positive y and negative y. So y deviation become, u is 0 over here, so this part is 0, that is the half a t square. Now we are putting the value of a, that is the half q e by m into t square. T means, you can say that t is 1 by u square. Now this is the general formula for the deviation, that is the half q, that is qe by 2m u square, qe by 2m u square. Okay, now come to the picture. Now what is deviation of electron? So taking the different color, that is the deviation of electron, ye become qe, charge of E, into electric field by 2 a mass of electron into ue square. Is it? Okay. Now, in likewise, what is the deviation of proton? yp become qp into e by 2 into mp into up square. Now you just divide these two. That means we have to compare them. Now what will be the outcome? The outcome will be ye by yp become q e e by 2me ue square divided by qp into e by 2 into mp into up square. Is it? Now, so QE and QP cancel out because both have the same charge, because charge of electron and charge of proton are same. So these cancel out. Electric field cancel out. 2 cancel out. Then mass of electron and mass of proton are not same. So that means the outcome become MP into UP square by ME into UE square. Now initial velocities are same. As for case 1, as initial velocity same, it means that UP is equal to UE. That means UP square is equal to UE square. So we can cancel it out. That means YE by YP is equal to MP by ME. That means they are the inversely proportional. That means as mass of proton is greater than mass of electron, so we can say that the conclusion is Y of electron is greater than Y of proton. That means if red color is the proton electron, then the electron deviates towards the positive plate. So this, if the deviation is like this, if the deviation for electron is like this, and that one this is the electron, as it is red, and yellow is the proton, so proton will deviate less. Okay, that means if this is yp and this is ye. Now this is the first part of the question. Now the second part, come to the second part. So I can erase the first part, some part of the first part, that is the, we can take, that is the this we can erase it. So yp and ye should be left. So now the second part. Okay, so yp, now you can again we again take the ratio between the ye and yp. So ye and yp become mp into up square by me into ue square. Now our same initial kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means half mv square. So you can multiply numerator and denominator with half, then it becomes the same. So now as the kinetic energy are same, that means half mpup square is equal to half meu square, and both are cancelled out and we are getting 1. That means ye is equal to yp. This is the second part of the question. That means for second part, if they are accelerate in the same initial kinetic energy, then for electron we are taking electron in red color. So the deviation of electron, if the path of electron is like this, then the path of proton is yellow color, the path of proton is like same. That means the ye and yp are same. This is the yp and this is the ye. So you keep one thing in your mind, that what is the condition for the acceleration of the charged particle in the electric field. If they have the same kinetic energy, initial kinetic energy is same, then the deviation of the electron and the proton when they're coming out from the electric field are the same. But if their initial velocities are same, then the electron will deviate more than the proton. Now third part. So for third part, that is, for third part, there is the same initial momentum. Initial momentum means, so we can write ye by yp, because we have to compare them, is equal to mp into up square by me into ue square. Now we can write it as mp into up whole square by me into ue whole square. Just we have to multiply me by mp. Now because we are taking mp1 more in the numerator, so in denominator we just take 1 mp, so cancel out, then this numerator and denominator will be the same. That means they have the same initial momentum. So this is the momentum. That means they have the same initial momentum, means this part of this equation are same, because m into p is the momentum, but m into v is the momentum, p m into v means the momentum square. So that is the, you can say that momentum of proton square by momentum of electron square into me by mp. That means they have both have the same. That means we can cancel out. So ye by yp is equal to me by mp. Now one thing, that is the mp, mass of proton, is greater than mass of electron. It implies that y of proton is greater than y of electron. That means in the third case, if the electron is red color, if electron deviation of electron is this, then that means if deviation of electron is like this, then the deviation of proton is much more greater than the deviation of electron, and it looks like this. That means that this is the yp and this is the ye, and yp is greater than ye. That means depending upon the initial conditions, the deviation through the electric field is dependent. So this is all about this video. See you in the next video.